That's a good question, because that's something that we're always trying to balance and tune, because we don't really want there to be one dominant archetype, right? So the power forward thing is fixed, and
hi, everyone. Time to get into it. DA, it's
Kevin, thanks.
Oh, you know what? I love that work ethic. Thanks, DA. So here's Miami's starting group. Gordon out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Noel in at the 5 spot. And for the Lions, we've got Tatum. Conley out there with Powell. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Adams in at the center position. And that one's good. Wiggins. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
Oh, Kevin, there are some all-time greats playing at the guard spots these days. Will be a fun matchup to watch.
And it's the Heat on the break. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Off target from three-point range. It's Powell on the wing. Over Paul. That shot missing. And Miami the other way now, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
And sometimes you have games like that, but you just got to shrug it off and move on to the next one.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for London. It's a three-point game. Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won most improved player in the league in 2019, and as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward, rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
Not how you want to start the game. 4 straight misses. I'd like to see some better ball movement from them.
So the wing on the left. Here's Paul. Kicks it out to Gordon. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Look at Gordon's shooting form. I mean, it's flawless. His jumper looks good every time it leaves his fingertips.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Powell. This one for 3, and it's Michael Conley with the 3. And this game is tied up now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Paul with the ball, now defended by Adams. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Yeah, if you're playing along Chris Paul, you better have your hands ready. If you're open, he'll find you, or you're going to get hit in the head.
Conley against Paul. To the middle. Here's Tatum. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Gordon. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
No, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Here is Conley. He had a 36-point outing in the last game again.
And it was the little things, too. I mean, getting to the line, finding ways to get his points any way possible.
London shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
No, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
London with the ball. The Heat getting the bucket. Here's Tatum. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
That's amazing, the creativity. And you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Offensive rebound. Noel. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He's perfect from the line this time. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Tatum kicks to Conley. Pass to Adams. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
I love the awareness. Conley is adept at reading the defense and realizing when his guys are on cover.
Siakam looking around. Over Tatum. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a... And a tremendous offensive catalyst, Chris Paul recently...
First and foremost, we just got to do...
Spoken like a future head coach, Greg.
And when it comes to closing, CP3 wants to leave nothing to chance.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
That's the defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Siakam is out there with Nerlens Noel. Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Gordon. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. Yes, that goes in. Conley's got 7 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Siakam against Tatum. Siakam's shot is off.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now, here's Siakam. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
Nice work on the glass, but his defense was even better. Really has an impact on that shot.
And stolen by Wiggins. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Another miss by Siakam. Now, here's Thibault. Covered by Siakam. He's off from 17 feet. The Heat have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Wiggins passes to Noel. To the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like it.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
And the rejection by Tatum.
The long arm of the law. Tatum prohibiting that shot from ever having a chance.
And it's going to be out of bounds. London will retain possession. .151 left in the first half. To the inside.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
And it's Conley penetrating. Just 3 to shoot. And that one's good. Thibault's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lions.
Love seeing Conley work the ball over to his teammates. He's so good at setting the table for them.
Siakam inside. Guarded by Tatum. And it's in there.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Paul against Conley. And there it is for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Paul kicks to Noel. Down low. The shot is good. The Lions' lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Paul.
Now don't let Paul's size fool you. He's as tough as they come.
Conley against Paul. Left side Tatum. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now here's Paul. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
I mean, and you look at his free throw numbers. I mean, this shows you how much pressure he put on the defense.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Lions.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Well, staying with your game plan is so important, especially when you are away from your home arena.
Now here's Tatum. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
The anticipation, the length.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope the first half went really well for Mike Conley. He had 12 points, 4 assists. Thanks for joining us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
We've got Matisse Thybulle. Tatum out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Conley, and it's Powell in at the 2. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. The Heat trail by 3. And a wide open look for Siakam. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Outside Tatum.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And Noel throws it down.
Chris Paul, one of the best ever at running on offense and getting his teammates involved.
Outside Conley. There's the pass to Thybulle. Powell with it, launches it, gets the three-pointer to fall. Powell's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Passes it to Siakam. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. And here is Tatum. He's got 9. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Here's Conley. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Outside Tatum. Tatum draws the double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And the Lions with possession here. Shot clock at 6. Conley against Paul. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Paul against Conley. Noel up top. 6 points for him. Pass to Siakam. With some arc, and it's Paul getting it to go. Paul's got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Tatum against Siakam. Tatum draws the double. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul. .110 left in the third quarter of the game. Conley with it. Now guarded by Noel. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Powell. From deep three-point range.
Would love to see more of this from Gordon, showing he can make a difference on defense.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
The shot's good from Paul.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Thibault, the pass to Tatum. Paul with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Powell with the steal. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Thibault, the pass to Adams. Now Powell. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. Over Paul. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Powell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous. The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been easy layup.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Heat lead by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Noel is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Gordon. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Paul in at the 1 spot. Siakam's shot is off.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Conley against Gordon. Fires at the elbow. That one doesn't drop. Now the Heat take it the other way. Adams. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Paul with the ball. Now defended by Adams. Siakam misses. The Lions have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. To take the lead, Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
The pass to Conley. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by London.
Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2. I mean, I don't always like the 3 on the fast break, but the D was set up well inside.
And here is Conley after Eric Gordon hit the 3. Conley into the lane. Second chance shot. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Adams.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him.
And the wide open shot from Paul, off target with his 3.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
But they get it back. Adams' shot is off. Shoots from 14. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
I mean, this is why you put the ball in Paul's hands. He's not going to back down.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for London. They trail by 3. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's an unforced error. That will drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
The Heat have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Siakam. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
Those are big. I mean, turns into a 2-possession game.
Tatum looking around. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
Looking to get back on track here. And Siakam with the layup. Siakam's got 11 in the second half.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Now here's Tatum. Powell, no one around him. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Siakam misses. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Inside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, amazing. So much talent for Tatum, but also that it factor.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're trailing by 1. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game. Fellas?
And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Now it's a 3-point London lead. Now a timeout called by Miami. They trail by 3. 6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take. And who better to take the shot for you? Nobody. I mean, Paul's showing his leadership, coming up big.
Conley for 3. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. It'll be the Heat off the tip. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Miami, Chris Paul is out there with Gordon. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then there's Nerlens Noel, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. Now Tatum following the 3-point attempt by Pascal Siakam.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Siakam outside. There's Noel. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They get exactly the matchup they want inside. I mean, and it gives them the biggest bucket of the game.
Great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for London. That shot off, and it's Miami the other way. And it's the Heat on the break. Wiggins from outside hits the 3-point bomb. And now a 3-point Heat lead.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
Now here's Tatum. Here's Conley. Tatum trying to break free. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
The experience showing through in these moments. Conley's used to stepping up when his team needs a bucket.
Here's Siakam. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Tatum. Bible with the ball. Outside Tatum. That one a little long, and so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
He's a proven winner. I mean, it's easy to appreciate the skill set of Paul, a masterful shooter and a clever defender.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a three-point attempt.
And London calls time here. They're trailing by 3. 19 seconds left in overtime. Conley finds Thibault. And here's Tatum for 3. It drops. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Yeah, and off the catch. Tatum now has a quicker shot release. Probably a little better balance as well.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Tatum against Siakam. It's stolen by Adams. Tatum passes to Thibault. Foul for 3. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is off wide. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. Paul against Conley. Paul right side over Conley, and Paul gets it to go in.
I love how Paul adjusts to the situation. Always seems to create just enough space for his shot. Frustrating if you're the man guarding.
Now here's Tatum. And the rejection by Noel. Siakam passes to Paul. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And slam dunk by Noel.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Tatum with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Tatum against Gordon. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Tatum.
And we talk about Tatum's demeanor, even keel, focus. That's the guy you want taking big shots.
The feed to Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Tatum. Wiggins with the block. Gordon against Powell. And it's Gordon. That time on the assist by Siakam. Gordon's got the lead up to 6 now for Miami. And London calls time here. They're down by 6. There's 45 seconds left in the second overtime period. Good stuff. London with the ball. To the middle. Here's Adams. Tatum trying to break free. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Powell against Paul. Gordon for 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
And the Lions call time here. They're behind by 7. 29 seconds left to play in the second overtime period. Could not get a winner with just one. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Tatum. Adams got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And this is what the D gets. Not boxing out Adams is a great way to get dunked on.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Those free throws helping them to make the lead even safer.
Here's Thibault. Offensive rebound. Good.
And this game has been all Adams. He's getting to his spots and capitalizing with ease right now.
Conley for 3. But they'll get another chance.
And the offensive rebounding really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
And look at the calm attitude and Conley. Amazing at staying in control and coming through in the clutch.
Timeout called the Heat. They lead by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the second overtime. What a game. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.